Hello everyone, my name is Joe Garcia. I'm a senior at Wabash College. I'm a poli-sci major and Spanish minor, and today I'll be talking about the Electoral College race in Wisconsin for the presidential election of 2020. Um, Obviously, the two major candidates we have are former vice presidential candidate Joe Biden and incumbent President Donald Trump. The reason this race is so important is because it is a swing state. Wisconsin, which had normally been mostly Democratic from 1988 to 2012, had recently voted for the Democratic candidate Donald Trump in the 2016 election, which, in the grand scheme of things, tipped the scale and helped him win the overall national election of 2016. Since the beginning of March and prior, the presidential race in Wisconsin has been very close, at least according to 538.com's website. For example, as of March 8th, the average of all the polls that have been published on 538.com's website had only shown a 0.3% lead for President Trump in Wisconsin. However, as we move along in the year and more polls are being conducted, that lead now shifts to Biden at 5.8% as of June 8th. And moving along into October 8th, that lead increases for Biden at 7%. Since August 25th, every poll on the 538.com's website has shown Biden ahead in Wisconsin. Looking into some of these polls more in depth, we see that many citizens are not happy with the state of the economy under the Trump administration. On October 28th, a poll by Marquette Law School that surveyed 700 citizens of Wisconsin showed that 52% of the respondents believed that the economy had gotten worse over the last year, while only 27% said it got better. Another poll published on October 28th by ABC News and the Washington Post shows Biden ahead by a margin of as large as 17 points. By far the largest margin we've seen in Wisconsin in terms of the 2020 presidential election. Much like other polls, it shows the people of Wisconsin having an unfavorable view of the state of the economy. However, this particular poll focuses more on the coronavirus cases in Wisconsin and how that might affect who they elect to vote for in this upcoming election. It shows that 63% of respondents are worried about catching the coronavirus. This makes sense, especially because Wisconsin has been hit particularly hard by COVID-19 and is now ranked the third in the nation in COVID-19 cases per capita. Wisconsin registered voters now disapprove of Trump's handling of the coronavirus by 20 percentage points, showing 59% disapproval rate versus a 39% approval rate. In the most recent poll, which was published yesterday and conducted by the New York Times Upshot and Siena College, it shows Biden ahead by 11% with a 3% margin of error. What surprised me about this poll is that Biden seems to be doing very well with the older demographic, particularly the demographic 65 and older, which for the past 20 years has voted for the Republican candidate. When 1,253 respondents were asked if they approved or disapproved of Donald Trump and his handling of the presidency, 53% of respondents 65 and older said they strongly disapproved, while only 31% said they strongly approved. When looking at the net result for all the polls that have been conducted over the past couple of months for Wisconsin, the evidence is clear. Biden will win the Electoral College vote in Wisconsin. A large aspect of Wisconsin believes that Trump has not handled the coronavirus well, which can be supported through the high surge of COVID-19 cases within the state. We even see the older demographic of Wisconsin shift from voting for Trump to voting for Biden, mainly because of COVID-19 as well, since they are an especially vulnerable demographic. Furthermore, many people show strong disapproval for the economy and how it's being handled under the Trump administration. This also makes sense, mainly because Wisconsin is mainly comprised of blue-collar workers, and the unemployment rate has risen from 3% to 12% since January. Overall, it seems that Biden will win the Wisconsin Electoral College race pretty comfortably.